talk and rumors about the Direct coming this month and a possible Animal Crossing announcement, I've decided to compile the most popular hopes and wants Animal Crossing players online want for the next Animal Crossing title. Of course, there are so many opinions varying online, but these are the most common ones that I've found that the general community wants. So let me know if you agree in the comments below, or let me know any other wants and needs you would like for the next Animal Crossing game. Let's get into it. After scouring the internet for everybody's general consensus on what we were looking for in the next game, the number one thing is part-time jobs at the Roost from Animal Crossing New Leaf, where in previous games, players can work part-time at the Roost after buying coffee 7 times. In New Horizons, we happily got the Roost, but some Animal Crossing players are hoping for the part-time job aspect to come back in the next title. If you ask me, I would love to work closely with Brewster. I personally agree with this one because I think it would be so fun to be able to interact with the Roost more instead of just buying coffee, because as much as I was happy that New Horizons brought the Roost again, I think there are a lot of old features from older games that would be amazing to be brought back in the new title. Which brings us to the next one. Past villagers coming back to visit after moving away. In New Horizons, we see villagers we used to have on Mystery Islands, but they don't remember us. Unfortunately, even if you just kick them out and you see them again on an island, they just cease to remember you. They would like past villagers to be able to come back and visit perhaps on our own islands or cities in the next game after moving away and remembering us. This one is a big one. Many people have been saying that they would like larger islands with at least 15 villagers on our islands. I also asked you guys in the poll in my own community what you think is the best number of villagers to have on your own islands, and most of you guys actually said 15. I gave options from 8 to 20, and a lot of people think that 15 is the good number, and I totally agree. There are always some moments where I just want to add, another villager or two. And looking at more people's comments all over the internet, such as Reddit, it seems like a lot of people also want more villager drama. We are tired of the same dialogue constantly, and we miss the old villagers just being mean. We just need a little bit of spice, a little bit of drama, a little bit of tea happening, because in New Horizons, as cute as the villagers are, they constantly have the same things to say. So it'd be nice to see some variation in dialogue in the next game, and also bring back the little drama from the older games. Some players online have been saying that villagers have been getting more mellow and repetitive with each new game since City Folk, so many would like more mean or dramatic villagers. And another really common want for the next Animal Crossing game is new fruits. We have an island in New Horizons, but we don't have any bananas or mangoes. And a lot of you are saying that you would like mangoes and bananas, and maybe even strawberries and other fruits in the next title. Especially bananas would be amazing, because I'm a fellow banana girly. I love bananas, and I think that would just be amazing, especially since this was a tropical island and we didn't have bananas, so hopefully we have more different fruits in the next games. Many have been also hoping for some more interaction with items on the island, and even items and villager interaction. For example, some people are commenting that they would like villagers to be able to play on pinball machines or just interact with the items more often instead of just sweeping and getting the weeds. For example, some people have been saying if we place a teacup ride, that the villagers can ride them, and also if we place a lawnmower, that villagers can use the lawnmower to get rid of weeds. I think those are all great ideas and so cool, and hopefully they implement it in the next Animal Crossing game. Mass crafting. Many of us are hoping that a quality of life update will happen for the next Animal Crossing game, and also making Manila Clam stackable. There are many quality of life things that would make such a huge difference that we hope that they will implement in the new game, and also bulk buying in Nook's Cranny, just being able to buy more than just 5 things at a time, other quality of life things like that. A lot of you have also been saying that you would like rotating buildings in the next game, and rotating items at 45-degree angles instead of just 90-degree angles, being able to perhaps put items closer together instead of just on a tile. I personally think, as a huge lover of decorating in Animal Crossing New Horizons, that it would make it so cool if we could, for example, put the Nook's Cranny at an angle. I think all the Cottagecore girlies would just be so happy that day. On the other hand, some people are saying online that they actually would like the next Animal Crossing game to be less focused on decorating and more as a life sim. More villager interactions and doing stuff together. As you know, diving and swimming was introduced into New Horizons, and I personally would love to see villagers be able to dive in the ocean themselves and see them swimming along with us. Like, that is just my lifelong dream. I would love to swim with Coco or Kiki. Imagine you're going diving and suddenly you just see Kiki floating around. Some players are hoping for something new besides an island. There's talk that the next Animal Crossing game will have city elements and even cars or vehicles. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I am definitely down for it. I think it would be great to be able to get around faster, especially if in the new game we have a bigger island. There are also some players who are hoping for other areas to explore, such as like in City Folk, where you can set up your own shop, sell your own items to visitors and more, and just have other businesses that we can visit and travel to. Like another destination, almost like Harv's Island, but just where there are just a bunch of businesses, and where we can start our own. Another really interesting thing that I think would be so cool in the next game would be if we have phones again in the next title, being able to call our villagers so we know where they are, because honestly, they do be just disappearing, and when we need to find them, wouldn't it be just so cool to be able to call them up and just find them? I have to say, the number one thing that most people are asking for the next game is let villagers be rude again. As somebody who played Wild World as a kid, I remember my villagers being way more blunt and way more dramatic than they are now. Let them insult our outfits, let them just cause drama with each other. There are also some people who have said that they would like to bring back flea markets from New Leaf. Lots of players are hoping for elements of older games to be brought back. I personally have never seen the flea market myself, but I definitely think that would be a cool addition. There are also people mentioning that they would like them to let us choose our character to either be human or the animal models that they have in the game already. Imagine if you could just be a rat. Imagine if you could just be a hippo. Of course, I have to say that I'm really happy with New Horizons as is, and I'm going to continue playing it, but in general, these are just things that everybody's talking about and wishing for in the next Animal Crossing game. But all in all, it seems like a lot of people are hoping for older features from the older games to be brought back in the new game, as well as not having an island. Perhaps just a bigger city where we can have more villagers. As much as I love Coco, wouldn't it be just so fun if she could just yell at me a little bit? But with the Switch 2, we did get faster loading times, which is definitely what a lot of people have been wanting, and a lot of players are hoping that the fast loading screens are going to carry into the next game, perhaps even faster than it is now. Because in New Horizons, the loading screens when people are coming onto our islands and visiting can be super long. I have to add that there was somebody who also hoped that the next game is going to be an MMO, which I think would be so chaotic and kind of great, to be honest. I found this interesting because I think it'd be really crazy if the next Animal Crossing game there was just a ginormous, massive continent-sized town and just an MMO. Just all of us there playing together at the same time. More mini-games, events, interactions are definitely what we are looking for in the next game. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are and what you would like in the next Animal Crossing game. Do you agree with these? Do you disagree? Let me know. So I'm really excited to see what they cook up, and I guess we have to stay tuned to see if Zabubu's gonna pop up in the direct. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give a like, subscribe, join the Butterfly family, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Take care, everyone.